Pedro River is a productive farming community in southeast St. Anne, where residents know the value of every drop of water.
We are at Bongrong Spring. This is where my great-grandfather, my grandfather, my father used to carry water from. From me a little baby boy, we have to carry water up here so.
After walk here, carry the water on our head. Sometimes the water turn over, we turn over. We have to turn back and go back up at the spring more than 1 or 2 times. Sometimes when we go through this stony place down there, the stone them slippery. Sometimes we slide. We did have it hard. But thanks be to God. It's over.
In 2005, community members formed the Pedrovian Community Benevolent Society and submitted a project proposal for a water sanitation and supply system to the Jamaica Social Investment Fund, JSIF. JSIF was established in 1996 as part of the government's National Poverty Alleviation Strategy to provide a safety net for persons living in some of Jamaica's most vulnerable communities. In 2000, the Poverty Reduction Program (PRP) was formed through the support and partnership of the European Union and the Government of Jamaica. And in 2005, the EU provided a grant under the PRP for the construction of the Pedro River water sanitation and supply system.
Then they said to us that we got to give 20% of the cost for the project. They don't donate the cash and we do the labor.
We got support from JSIF, who provide us with training as to how to take care of the system. We got support from a number of agencies. We didn't have a place of our own. So we, as community members, came together and built an office. Then JSIF came in, saw the contribution of the community and rendered some assistance in finishing the building, which now holds a computer lab that is equipped with 16 computers. You have persons who give free labor, persons who lend their donkeys when they are not available to give free labor. You have persons who stood as security guards to make sure that the project was successfully done.
We have to build a dam a little bit below the spring, and we take it from there to the tank, then to a chlorinated house where it's chlorinated and then goes into the tank and then distributed to the community.
The Pedro River water supply system currently caters to 88 households, and we give them potable water for domestic as well as agricultural purposes.
It's a good thing for us, and we grow our children now better because they're here before go to school earlier in the morning. All them pit toilet where we used to have in our community. And them there's some things of the past. Better life.
Persons now are building more. There are more businesses like shops, bars in the area now that wasn't here before. You have more young people who are embarking in farming as well, both livestock and catch crop. So it has done a lot.
It has created employment because 1, we have a maintenance manager, and 2, we have an office clerk who is able to benefit and earn an income from the society. It has been sustainable by far, and we are indeed grateful.
I feel great about the whole process. Being a part of it, even better, because now you won't have persons going to the water actually come to us.
What the water supply has also done is that it has given the community people a bit of empowerment. It has shown that real people in Jamaica, community people, are able to own something and are able to do good at it, because the people in Pedro River, they have been doing a very good job of managing the water supply system, that it has existed for so many years, and that is kudos to them. I would really like to thank JSIF and the European Union for doing this project for us. Pedro River is one of those special places where we come together as a community really to execute a job, and we do it well.
The PRP has made a significant contribution to improving the standard of living of many residents, implementing projects that provide access to roads, health centers, police stations, schools, and integrated community spaces. The Effortville Basic School in Mapen, Clarendon was in dire need of proper accommodation. It had relocated from a church it had outgrown to an unfinished building, which proved to be inadequate and not conducive for learning.
We had a need for a school, and hearing about JSIF and the type of work that they did, the PTA wrote a letter asking for some form of assistance. Thanks be to God, the assistance came, and the project went on very well. The old building was torn down, and then a new building constructed. It was a project with a difference. We didn't have to use watchmen because the community people were the watchmen for the school. And because of the unemployment in the community, men agreed to work 2 days per week and collect their money so that other people could be employed.
They built 4 classrooms, bathroom for the boys, girls separately, a storeroom, and we have another extra bathroom that they can bathe. Then we have a staff room, and then we have a sick bay. Then we have the area where the children have their lunch. But because the school population was growing, we eventually have to use that area for another classroom. Also, a kitchen was on it, and we have a pantry, and everything was okay. And they donated chairs and desks, both for the teachers and the children. The community now, they did the play area, and the equipment was sent to us. And they do the tiling. They were the ones donate. They did the tiling, the floor, free of cost. Yes, the kitchen, the bathroom, everywhere, the corridor and the classroom, the community. Yes, and the fencing, it was a member of the community who came in and assist.
The teachers can now teach without distraction. We can close our doors because each classroom has a door. We can teach in comfort. The children can learn in comfort, and it has really been an experience. And we just want to thank JSIF, because without them coming on board to assist, then we would still be here, children wondering how we could meet the children for them to learn better.
The Poverty Reduction Program worked to enhance the quality of life for residents of volatile communities, developing infrastructure and contributing to their economic well-being. The PRP sought to empower them through human development and social services such as training in life skills and dispute resolution, reading and literacy programs, on-the-job placement, and vocational and tertiary scholarship awards.
I am Ardis Paulin, a past beneficiary from JSIF's Poverty Reduction Program. I grew up in a community that is known as Parade Gardens, a very volatile and criminal area in a sense. With that being said, I ended up losing my mom at the age of 13 to the hands of criminals for no apparent reason. She was murdered brutally. A few weeks before my mom died, I made a promise to her that I would not become a part of the whole Garrison statistics, but I would rise above the odds and make something of my life for my generation to come. My educational goal, in a sense, is to become a chartered certified accountant, and I got my first experience within the accounting department at the Ligini Club due to being a part of the JSIF's PRP internship. From there, I was able to use the monetary benefit that I received from the internship to pay my tuition. And I felt really elated when I got the call to say that, I'm a part of this internship program, because I knew that that was my opportunity to rise above the odds and to fulfill the promise. The ultimate difference that it has actually made is to allow me to propel further within my career and educationally. Because of the internship and more specifically the scholarship that I received back in 2018, I was able to finish my undergraduate studies and graduated in November of that year. With that graduation, I was offered a job at the British Caribbean Insurance Company, to which I am still at currently. Well, I am one that believes that an opportunity, in a sense, can go a long way for every individual who is blessed enough to get it. So I believe that the program, in a sense, is a very good one. And for me personally, as I said, that was my starting point to excel in life. So I should take this starting point that I have and push it further by accomplishing my goals and dream. On that note, I'm furthering my education, currently pursuing a CCA studies where when I finish, I would actually get the certification that I need to become a chartered certified accountant here in Jamaica. I'd like to say thanks to all the contributing members of the PRP program, the European Union, and Jamaica Social Investment Fund. Thanks for giving not just me an opportunity, but many other inner city youth that desperately needed that opportunity to make something of themselves and for their generation.
The Poverty Reduction Program builds and strengthens the capacity of partnering NGOs, community-based organizations, and social enterprises, providing support through training and the provision of grants.
Superior Crafts and More was set up to help blind and visually impaired persons to be independent. We train persons in doing cord, cane, and wicker furniture. Right now, we have 22 persons overall, 16 on staff.
Because of the training that they've had recently, because of the donation from EU and JSIF, they were able to start new design.
JSIF has helped us to get this shed. This is the area that we trained in doing wicker, furniture, chairs, baskets, and just about anything that a customer order, we do it right here.
This shed was the biggest thing because they were out under the element. So what that used to do, slow down production. So this shed is a great help now. No stoppage of work anymore. So that has contributed greatly to their finance.
We now have a Facebook page, we have an Instagram page through the help of JSIF. We also have, as you can see, our new sign. So that's something we didn't have before, and they help us to know a little more about business.
So what this does for us though is that persons are employed. They can come out on a daily basis and person can see that you have a work. It's not only to be out there by stretching out your hands for something. So what this project has done is actually teach us to fish instead of giving a fish.
Portmore Self-Help Disability Organization caters to all persons with various kinds of disability, of all ages, young adults, elderly, children. You can have persons who are deaf, visually impaired, physical disabled, mentally, intellectual, Down syndrome, just about all persons are combined disabilities. We go out to the different communities at Citizen Association Group and we speak, and we advocate in Portmore to ensure that Portmore becomes a community, a friendly, accessible community for all persons. We provide counseling. We have a counselor, she herself is disabled. We provide our work from home program because
as an organization, we try to meet the needs of all our members. The poverty reduction program, of course, with the EU, played an important role with the Portmore Self-Help Disability Organization. It was a monetary assistance. So while already we had a center, JSIF came in and expanded that center for us, expanded the program for us, and of course, enabled us to carry out the training with these special persons who we advocate for. We have soap making, we make natural soaps, right? We have slippers making, we do slippers. We do pillows, we do cushions, we do sheet sets, we do jewelry. And our new flagship project is molding. Through the partnership with JSIF, we have a store that we open Monday to Friday where the community and other persons come in to purchase these stuff locally that were made by persons with disability. And of course, the community is grateful for that and they do support us. And at this time, I would like to thank the EU and the Jamaica Social Investment for the input, for the partnership that they have given the Portmore Self-Help Disability Organization. We couldn't have done it without you, and we are truly grateful.
I would say the greatest impact of the PRP has been the beneficiaries and the communities at large. Their increased ability to self-actualize while partnering with JSIF to implement their respective projects, and their ability to maintain the facilities and the programs long after our intervention has been complete. We believe that our programs are impactful. The real impact is when the beneficiaries share the positive changes that our programs have made in their lives and the livelihoods of their communities. As the PRP comes to a close with the fourth and final cycle, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the European Union for their partnership over the last 20 years. I would like to thank them for entrusting us with such an impactful program, and I'd like to thank the Government of Jamaica for their governance with us over the last period of the program.
The Poverty Reduction Program has yielded remarkable results in the lives of some of the poorest Jamaicans since it started in 2001. The program's people-centered approach has contributed to the empowerment of beneficiaries and a high degree of ownership and commitment. It demonstrates that initiatives designed and implemented in this way can be sustained through education, skills building, and income generation, resulting in improved standards of living. The Poverty Reduction Program has been a rewarding experience for the European Union. As the program moved across the country, we found people full of drive, creativity, and a willingness to tackle individual and community challenges. This paved the way for the Poverty Reduction Program to help residents achieve their own goals, developed in partnership with the Planning Institute of Jamaica, the Social Development Commission, and Jamaica's Social Investment Fund, the latter being the PRP's implementing agency. The European Union is proud of what we've been able to achieve over the past 20 years, together with the government and with the people of Jamaica.